Good evening. I'm Elizabeth Barnes, the Executive Director of the Children's Reading Foundation of the Mid-Columbia.
And I'm Jenny Johnson, the Board President. On behalf of the Board and staff at the Foundation, I would like to welcome you to our annual fundraiser, Books and Vines.
While we can't all be together under the tent at Bookwalter, we're still all here virtually. Studies are predicting that 2/3 of children are starting school a whole year behind this fall. We would like to invite you to start your own literacy legacy tonight by making a donation that will have a lasting impact on our community for generations to come.
We would like to send a big thank you to all of our sponsors and donors tonight who are committed to the mission of the Children's Reading Foundation of the Mid-Columbia. Please welcome from Bechtel, President and General Manager, Waste Treatment Completion Company, Rick Holmes.
Good evening. Bechtel is honored to support tonight's event and most importantly, the young people who will benefit from the joys and learnings of reading. I want to first thank the Foundation staff and its board for all that they do. You are the ones actively improving children's lives day in and day out. The past year you created new avenues to get more than 75,000 books in the hands of children and parents in our community, and we appreciate you. We know that this past year and a half has been anything but easy. Inside the pandemic, we've experienced an educational natural disaster. Schools closed, parents became part-time teachers, teachers figured out how to teach through a screen. The impacts to children and their education will be felt for years. And the children who tend to struggle the most, who have the least opportunity for support at home, and who have the greatest challenges to their success, they fell behind even more. Tonight, you can help those children catch up to mitigate the impacts of this pandemic on their developing minds and lives. At the same time, you'll be creating a lasting legacy for our community. You'll be introducing children to the joys of reading, of opening a book and discovering the world we live in and the world of their imagination. A $25 donation tonight will provide 5 books to a child. We know you can do that and even more. Bechtel's a longtime supporter of the Reading Foundation. We first supported the foundation in 2004 and since then have donated nearly $160,000 or enough to fund over 30,000 books. We understand the value of a book. Joe and I have been supporters of the Reading Foundation since we moved here almost 4 years ago, and I know we will continue to do so in the years to come. Thanks to all of you who are joining us tonight. Together, we can help our children experience the joys of the world inside the pages of a book. I hope you enjoyed your meal. Now pour another glass of wine or your beverage of choice, and please reach deep into your wallet or your credit card and provide as much support as you can to this worthy foundation. The children of our community need us.
Each year, the Children's Reading Foundation of the Mid-Columbia presents its Literacy Legacy Award to an individual, organization, or company in recognition of significant and steadfast efforts to build a culture of literacy in our community. This year's Literacy Legacy Award is presented to Numerica Credit Union for their years of support and their dedication to our community. During these uncertain times, one thing has really remained certain for Numerica. Their mission to enhance lives, fulfill dreams, and build communities has continued to guide them each and every day. We are truly, truly honored to be partnered with such an incredible organization.
Thank you for joining us and have a wonderful time.
Get ready to give!
Good evening, and welcome to this year's 2021 Books and Vines virtual auction and dinner. My name is Camille Booker, and I'm excited to be joining you once again downtown in Kennewick at the Boys and Girls Club Music and Arts Center. While I would have loved to personally greet each and every one of you under the big tent this year, I do hope each and every one of you are safely enjoying your dinner that was provided by Bookwalter. I don't doubt the steak and steelhead was great and that you're moving on to those apple fritters. Also, thank you to John and Gretchen for the wine that has been provided tonight. A shout out really quick, congratulations, you guys had a sold out night with the wine grab for $3,720. Congratulations, you guys should give yourselves a round of applause. So like Rick said, let's raise a glass from around Mid-Columbia Reading Foundation community and give a toast to the committee and our sponsors who have made tonight possible. We know this year wasn't quite as originally planned, but we are so appreciative that we can still continue to make tonight possible. Tonight, we ask that you register online through our GiveSmart online platform. Hopefully most of you have already registered and you can download the QR code. And that hopefully you're also actively participating in tonight's silent auction. There are over 65 amazing baskets that are up for your bidding pleasure, and we hope that you've taken a look through them. They have everything from the Tap and Barrel with 17 Friends to a Brittany Cluse photography session to an Alexandria Nicole tiny home package. The silent auction will be closing tonight at 9 p.m. You'll be contacted for delivery if you are the successful winner. During the live auction, we'll be using a YouTube live group. Click the link in the GiveSmart platform on your phone or tablet. All bidding tonight will be done in the comments bar. Simply type in the amount you would like to bid during the auction. I will be taking your bids using the comments section. Please put in the amount you're interested in bidding tonight as I ask for those bids. We also don't mind if you have fun with your friends and encourage comments amongst each other, as we know if we were together, you would be encouraging your friends on. How to bid tonight? Here's the rules. In the GiveSmart platform, go to the YouTube live group. The YouTube bidding will take place in the comments. Type in your name, type the amount you'd like to bid during the live auction. The auction is not over until you see bidding closed. Winners will be determined by the highest bidder, and the Children's Reading Foundation reserves the right to declare the winner. I will give a short buffer to ensure everyone's bids are received due to the time delay. In the event of a tie, we will reopen the bidding to those highest bidders only. So once again, we do ask that you respect the fact that while we are all connected and using our devices daily, please give us grace as we are being considerate of the time delays and possible technical difficulties. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are ready to get started on our live auction this evening. We have 15 awesome live auctions items that the committee has put together. And while unfortunately we could not be with Gretchen and John tonight, they threw in this surprise item, which is an awesome idea. And I'm so excited. Thank you, John, and thank you, Gretchen, for allowing us to still somewhat participate. And next year, June 2nd, put it on your calendar. Ladies and gentlemen, we're having a surprise summer soiree. This is for up to 75 bidders. It's $100 per couple. And how this works tonight is all we ask is that you just put into the comments tonight for $100 per couple. We're going to have a summer soiree at Bookwalter. It'll be on June 2nd. There's going to be heavy appetizers, wine, beer, and or seltzers outside at Bookwalter. And you'll be able to mingle and chat with John and Gretchen. So how this works tonight is we just ask that you put your name in the comments. We've already got Joy and Rick Holmes. Thank you so very much for the donation tonight of $100. They're wanting to go. We have 75 available, so get those comments started. Debbie wants to go. Debbie Vance, thank you. Sarah Lovelace is wanting to go tonight as well. We've got Anita Mathrew, thank you. You're coming. So this is per couple, so understand as you bid tonight that you will be able to have one per couple. So Jenny Johnson's coming. Thank you, Alex. Jenna Waltz is coming. Thank you, Jenna. We've got Diane Cato and Brian McLaughlin. They're coming, I'm assuming as a couple, that's for one. In the event that you want more than one, just type in a quantity next to it so we will know that you want multiples. We've got Daniela McCurley. Thank you, Daniela. Jared Fielding. Thank you, Jared. Patrick Spanner's going. We've got Lorna Dittmer. Is that right, Lorna? Thank you so very much. This is awesome. This is June 2nd next year. June 2nd. We've got Alessandra Deering and Jason Deering. Thank you so much. Penny Gardner. Penny Gardner is going to go for $100. Thank you. Elizabeth Barnes is joining. Thank you, Gordon. Jenny Rodriguez. Thomas and Ann Manley. Thank you. Bob Voke. How are we doing on our count? We're doing pretty good. I think we've still got quite a few available still. We're passing them out. $100. Great way tonight. We've got Kate Lampson's joining in on it. Thank you, Kate. Bob Schultz. Bob Schultz said yes at $100. We're going to have quite the soiree. You guys are going to be able to get together next year and still celebrate in person. Julie Carpenter. Thank you, Julie. Appreciate your donation and $100 and have fun next year. We've got Rachel Noah. Thank you, Rachel. Appreciate it. This is going to be fun. It's going to be great. It was awesome that John and Gretchen realized that what a difference. It's not going to be there to be there tonight, but came together with this surprise item last minute. Thank you, Krista Hopkins and Joel Hopkins. Thank you. Jet Richardson. Jet's coming to that. We've got Jolie Neifelt. Thank you. Apologize if I got that off a little bit. We've got Denise Half. Thank you, Denise. Megan, I'm going to torture your last name. You got it. She's in the room with me, so thank you. Oh, Joanne Berry, thank you. Brittany Cluse, thank you. Appreciate it. Must be having a party at Alex's house. Julia Tagaris, thank you, Julie. Appreciate that. Kimmy Price. Kimmy is coming as well. How are we doing on numbers? How many do we have left? Do we have an idea? We're getting a count. We're getting everybody, hoping everybody can go. Allie Gress, thank you, Allie. Appreciate your donation. We've got passed out about 55. We've got about 20 left. Soldums are going. And, 55 to go. 55 to go. We can keep going quite a ways. Okay. We've got Katrina Milgate. And Jennifer Rodriguez, if you would go ahead and put more, is that for one? Maybe just clarify if you would. Jessica and Mark Blankenship. Stacy West, she wants 2 tonight. She'd like to take 2. We've got Debbie Cooper is going this evening. We've got Devin and Amy Clements. And Jennifer just still wanting that clarification. If you want 1, I just see a B in there, so let's just clarify if you would, if you don't mind. We want to make sure you can be a participant. Craig Straight. Thank you, Craig. Mindy Eichley. Thank you, Mindy. Appreciate it. We've got Jason Hatfield. Jason is joining in as well. Thank you so much. Awesome. This is great. We're passing them out. I hope it's going to be a heck of a party. And June 2nd, we're going to have some sunshine for sure, unlike today where we've got the rain out there. Rachel and Scott Corrigan. Rachel and Scott. We've got Casey Lindstrom. They're taking 2. They'd like 2 this evening. We've got Kid and Trent Thompson. Thank you. Appreciate that donation. Have some fun. Derek Nilsson. Thank you so much. John Solham. He would like 2. Thank you, John. They are going to take 2 as well. Got some more. Oh, I'm going to torture this up. Is it Shanoa? Shanoa Meher, you can't even, did I get close? She can't even, they can't frown at me tonight if I did get it wrong. Oh, who else would like to go? Who else would like to go? This is the book, Walter. You know how much fun we all have together, and I know that June will be a great date. You know the wine's going to be fabulous. The food, you're enjoying it right now. It's fabulous. You know it's going to be a great time. Whitney Clark, they're taking 2. Thank you, Whitney. We've got Debbie Umloff. Thank you, Debbie. Appreciate that donation as well, and have a wonderful time when you get to go. Something to look forward to. You know, it's 2022 and it's June. It's a little ways off, but I tell you what, it'll be a great way to kick off that summer next year. We've got Carmel Quisenberry. She is in. Awesome. I love it. Jason and Jen Banta. Thank you. Appreciate your guys' donation as well. Awesome to see everybody so early on in the evening that we're all participating. We're all joined on for the auction tonight. It's awesome and it's great to see. We've got Sherry Cooper Hansen. Thank you. Appreciate that as well. Anybody else tonight? We've got 17 left. 17 left to pass out if we'd like to this evening. Does anybody else want to participate? Anybody else want to jump in on that this evening? Once again, thank you to John and Gretchen. You guys have been an awesome donors, hosts as well. Bob S. is spelling correction for earlier bid on Bob Schutz. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that clarification. We'll get that as the comments are coming in. We've got Chris McKinney. Thank you, Chris, and appreciate you putting in your name there, as I know sometimes people on YouTube have nicknames, and we just ask that when you do put those bids in tonight, if you have a nickname, just do follow it up so it does match up with the software that's being used to register everybody's invoice. Anybody else tonight? Anybody else this evening? So awesome to see all these names popping up, and we're just not even on item number 1, June 2nd. Anybody else want to go? Tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've got about, is it still about 16, about right in there, 15, 16 left? 12. We're down to 12. And I think at this time, we're going to go ahead and move on. We've got Mike Kennedy says for 2. And Bob also is going to join in. Thank you, Bob. Drew Westermeyer, Drew and Melissa, thank you. They want 2. Whitney Clark wants 2. This is, oh my goodness, we're going to probably sell out. Here it goes. Garrick Russell. Garrick said yes. Now how many are we down to? We might sell out really quick. We might only have a couple left. Mike Kennedy retracted his message. Well, Mike, would you still like to go? We'll get that clarification. Garrick Russell for 2. Thank you for the clarification. Garrick Russell for 2. We're down to 6. Down to 6. Anybody else? We've got 6 left. We've got Mark and Kelly Malloy. Thank you. Down to 5. Anybody else? Pass them all out. Sell $7,500. That'd be $7,500 in just a matter of a couple minutes. We've all done this together. Jason Vitelli. Thank you, Jason. Down to 4. Anybody else tonight? 4 remaining. Anybody else want to bring a friend? At least you guys already all know who's going to the party. You can scroll right back through the list and see who's going to be there that night. Bob and Julie Link, thank you. Down to 3. Michelle Brown takes the 2 left. And we are full. Can we take the Westemeyers by chance? You think would they've, you know what, we'll put them on an if. Is that fair? Put Anthony and Lisa Smith for 2 on an if. And ladies and gentlemen, that has got everybody in there. And I don't know, you can look at the comments, but congratulations, $7,500 plus a couple more. Awesome job. You guys are amazing, just like that. Item number 1, over $7,500 was raised. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves and raising the glass and celebrating the $7,500 was just raised just in a matter of a couple minutes. Let's look at item number 2 tonight. Item 2, we're going to go to Walla Walla. It's a weekend for 8 people. Enjoy it for 2 nights stay. This is at the Kropp Mansion. The Kropp Mansion, it was an 1898 built by architect Alexander Taylor. It was built for one of Walla Walla's premier physicians, Dr. James F. Kropp. This 4,500 square foot home has been constructed entirely from Tonino's sandstone. Every room inside has been refurbished to honor the original apartments. So appointments that they had, I tell you what, this is for 8 people. You're going over for the weekend. You've got some wine tasting. You're in walking distance to Walla Walla's main streets. You're going to the Walls Winery for wine tasting, as well as Force Majeure Winery. You're getting a couple bottles of wine as well as a $100 gift card, a Visa card to spend how you guys would please. This is awesome. Thank you to Jennifer Rodriguez as well as Dr. Brian Lawanda. And ladies and gentlemen, let's have some fun. We've already got a 500 bid, 1,200 bid. You guys are familiar with how to do this. This is awesome. Understand, put those comments in there. So I've got 1,200 asking 1,500. 1,200's bid now, dated 14, now 15. At 1,400 dated now $1,500. Thank you, Rachel. And now 16, 17. At 16's been dated to 1,700. At 16 dated to 17, 17. At 16's been dated to 1,700 dated now $1,700 asking 17. And thank you, Debbie Vance just jumped in at 2,600. At 2,600 dated to 3,000. At 2,600 dated to $3,000 dated to 3. At 2,600 dated now $3,000 dated to $3,000. Debbie, awesome. You came in with jump with $1,000. It's amazing. That they're now 3. At 2,600 dated to 3,000. 2,600 and 3,000. At 3 they're now 3. They're now 3. At 2,600 dated to $3,000 dated to 3. At 2,600 there. Anybody else? 2,600, 3,000. Debbie, Rachel, Christina, you're more than welcome to get back in. Be 3,000. At 3 they're now 3. I'll take 28 if you want to be 28. And now 28 dated to date. And now 28 there. Now 2,800. 28. Kind of the cool thing about tonight is that you guys actually have the absolute control with entering those increments. So I've recognized 2,600. You want to be 2,700 tonight, we'll take it. 2,700. At 2,600 at 2,700. Thank you, Rick, for the comment and the encouragement. At 2,600 dated to 700. 2,600, 2,700. 2,600 dated to last call. 2,600 dated to 700 dated to $700 dated to 700. At 2,600 dated to 700. Now thank you to Jennifer Rodriguez as well as Dr. Brian Lawanda. 2,600, 2,700. At 27, were we good? At 2,600 dated to 7. There, 3,000. Thank you, Debbie. 3,000. She just increased her bid to 3,000, 3,250. $3,000 dated to 3,250. 3,000 there now 3,250. $3,000 dated to 3,250. At 3 there now 3,250. Dated to 3,250. Send her another bottle of wine. 3,000, 3,250. I know, Rick. I don't quite know. 3,000, 3,250. She's eager to give. Let's look at it that way. She is eager to give, and I appreciate it, and thank you so very much. 3,000, 3,250, 3,000. Anybody else? There now 3,250. Dated to 3,250. Dated now $3,250. Last call. $3,250. Thank you once again to the Rodriguez family, or Jennifer Rodriguez and Dr. Brian Lawanda. We appreciate your donation. We have the high bid at $3,000 and want to make sure we're good. 3,000. Anybody else? 3,000. We have sold it for $3,000 to Debbie Vance. $3,000 and awesome. Thank you so very much, Debbie. We appreciate your very generous donation. And ladies and gentlemen, let's look at item number 3. Item 3 tonight, and that would be we are going to Blankenship and Home's second annual barbecue. Awesome opportunity. This is for 10 people, and we are going to have a little barbecue fun. This year, the Blankenships and Homes are introducing you to their favorite dishes from Alabama to Colorado and a few states in between. You and your friends will delight in a farm-to-table dinner with a variety of grilled meats, seafood, and vegetables, side dishes, and of course, dessert. Ingredients are always sourced locally, and this is for up to 10 people. On top of that, we're going to have all of the wines paired. Will be that evening. We'll be coming in from Cooper Wine Company. We're asking you to sit back, enjoy the live music. They've got some other plans, maybe up their sleeve. leave to where potentially you might be taking even a special ride down the hill on a hay ride potentially, and maybe a fiddler might be there. Well, thank you so much to the Blankenships as well as the Holmes and Cooper Wine Company. Let's have some fun. Let's get the bidding started, and somebody give $2,000 at $2,000 2. Well, $1,000, and just enter in those comments where you'd like to start tonight. 1,000, and now 500 at 500 added to 5 at 500 added to 5. They're opening as thank you 1,500. 15's bid 1,750. 15's bid 1,750 at 1,500 added to 1,750 at 1,500 added to $1,750. 1,750 at 1,500 added to 1,750 at 1,500 added to 7. Thank you, Whitney. 1,750. Now 2,000, and now 2, and now 2 added to 2,000 at 2,000 added to 2. There, I know, Leanne, they do throw a good party. You're right. 3,000, and now 2 added to 2,000, and now 2 there, now 2, and now 2 added to 2,000 added to 2. We've got Ian, just to let you know, we've already got a bid of 1,750. If you'd like to be 2,000, that would be awesome. 2,000 at 1,750 added to 2. Whitney Clark is currently in the lead at 1,750, asking 2, and now 2 added to 2, and now 2 there, now 2,000. Understand, you're going to do this at both homes. So you're starting out at the Blankenships home, and they've recently have a new home, and they're going to go ahead and start with the appetizers there, and then you will make it over to the Holmes house afterwards. And I forgot to mention that one of the best parts about this is that you are also taking home Rick's Secret Barbecue Sauce. Every couple will get to take home some of his barbecue sauce. So ladies and gentlemen, this is an awesome opportunity. This is for 10 people. I've got, thank you, 1,850. Now 2,000. 1,850 added to 2, and 1,850 added to 2, 2 added to 2,000. 1,850. They're working on that hayride coming straight from Joy. 1,900 is bid from Whitney. Thank you, Lorna. Would you like to be 2,000? And now 2 there, now 2. At 2 there, now 2 added to 2,000. And now 2 added to 2 there, now 2. And now 2,000 added to 2 there, now 2,000. 1,900 is bid with Whitney asking 2,000. Thank you, Ian. And now 2 there, now 1. At 2's been there to 21. At 2's been there to 21. Added to 1 there, now 1. 2,021. And now 1 there, now 1. At 2's been there to 21. Added to 1. Anybody else? 2,000 is bid with Ian asking 2,100. And now 21. At 21. Added to 21. Added to 21. Thank you, Lorna. Now 22. And now 22. At 21. Added to 2,200. Ian, you're out. Whitney, we're out. We got to be 22. Now 2. And now 2 there, now 2 for 10 people. Whitney, just a little bit late. We've got Lorna that came in first at 2,100. If either Whitney or Ian would like to be 2,200, we'd like to recognize you at 22 there, now 2. Or you can be higher. You could be higher if you'd like. We'll take those bids too. At 21 there to 22. At 21 there to 2,200. At 21 there, $2,200. 22. Understand. Just want to make sure everybody understands that Lorna's bid did come in first. Thank you, Whitney. Now we broke the tie. Now 2. Now 3. At 22's bid there. Whitney is now in the lead at 2,200. Asking 3, and now 3 there, now 3, and now 3 added to 3 there, now 3, 2,200, 2,300, and now 3 added to 3. Anybody else? 22 there to 23, and now 3 there, now 3. Understand, 10 people having a barbecue party, all the different fun foods from Alabama to Colorado, farm to table mentality. Whitney Clark is in the lead, but now Lorna just took over at 2,300, and now 25, and now 25, auto data to 2,500, data to 25, and now 5 data to 25, 2,500. Thank you, Linda. Brand new bidder just came in at 2,500, stepped up and said, yes, I'm going to play. At 25 data to 750, at 25 data to 750, 2,500 is bid, and 2,750, and now 750 at 25 auto data to 750 auto data to 750. Lorna, Whitney, Ian, it's your turn. 2750 at 25 and 750 at 2500 data to 750 auto data to 750. Appreciate your help. At 25 data to 750 at 25. Anybody else? 2500 2750 at 2500. Their last call. 2500 data to 750 data to 750 auto data to 750. Once again, that yes, we did mention that they are going to have a fiddler that evening and potentially that hayride. It is in the works. Thanks again to Jessica and Mark Blankenship, Joy and Rick Holmes, as well as Cooper Wine Company. And anybody else? 2,500 and 750. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to close it out for $2,500. Thank you to Linda Wadwa. Is that how we say that? Linda, thank you so very much. And ladies and gentlemen, I do have to recognize my backup bidder, Lorna. They did say they would be potentially interested in doing a second one. If you would like to match that price, you are my second bidder and you are first in line before I would ask Whitney. If you'd like to match that bid tonight, you are in control if you'd like to match it at $2,500. Do you have any interest in that? We'll let them give that quick bid in there if she'd like, and as she does, as she thinks about it, Whitney, looks like the fiddler play The Devil Goes Down to Georgia. That would be awesome. That would be great. Anybody, we're going to let her have an opportunity to make that decision. We're going to go ahead and move on. We'll recognize you if you do. Go ahead and consider, visit with your friends. That's for 10 people, and we're going to move right on to item number 10. Item number 10 tonight, or excuse me, item number 4 tonight. Item 4, this is the spring break in Orlando, spring break down in Orlando. It's a 3-bedroom resort just minutes away from Disney Parks, SeaWorld, Universal Studios, and the outlet malls. This is the Grand Beach Resort. You're going from April 2nd to April 9th of 2022. The resort features lakefront accommodations right on Orlando's Lake Bryan, and it has 3 bedrooms, 2 king beds and 1 bedroom with 2 twins and 3 bathrooms. Very spacious condo. It sleeps up to 8 people. It's got excellent for large families. This is a perfect family-friendly getaway, fully equipped kitchen, oversized baths. I tell you what, here's a chance to go down to Orlando for the April 2nd through April 9th, and you've got an excellent opportunity to be right close, right in the mix of all the Disney opportunities. On top of that, they're sending you a $500 gift card for Disney gift cards to go ahead and go along with it. Thank you to Joy and Rick Homes and CRFMC. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Lorna is still considering on that last one. Are we good with Ian to take the match? Lorna does say yes. You know what, Joy, I don't really want to put you on the spot, and I don't want to put the Blankenships on the spot, but Ian would say he'd match. I don't know if they'd do a third. I'll let the Blankenships and Holmes make a decision on that, but it does look like Ian said he would also be considering matching the $2,500. So that could potentially be awesome, amazing, but I don't want to do that to the donor since I can't look at them directly in the eye and ask if they'd like to do that. But go ahead and make that decision, and we can maybe go move right on. Well, back to item number 4, spring break in Orlando. Let's get the bidding started. Awesome opportunity. This is a whole week down in Orlando. Plan your spring break now. Why not? Somebody give $2,000. $2,000 and let's go to Orlando. $2,000. Rick Holmes just said, yes, they'll do 3. We have sold 3 of those tonight for $2,500 a piece. Awesome. Thank you. Congratulations, Ian. You're also going. That is for 3 people. They're going. This is awesome. You guys are amazing tonight. Awesome. Thank you so very much. We will recognize that the 3 of them also got it sold, so we'll do that one more time. And they are amazing. They are amazing hosts and amazing cooks, for sure. All right, well, congratulations, all 3 dinners. And Fiddler, hopefully he's going to be at each one. And back to Orlando. Somebody wants to start the bidding at $2,000. $2,000 2. At 2 there now. Rick, I think you've already got that figured out. $2,000 2 there at $1,000. And now $1,000 $1,000. $500. We're on open on item number 4. $1,500. $500 5. And now 5 there now 5. $500. $500 500. And $500 to 5, and now $500 to 500. Thank you. Now $1,000 to 1,000, $1,000 to 1,000, and $500 to $1,000. Let's go to Orlando for a whole entire week. $1,000. $1,000. Thank you. Now Tom, then now $1,500, and now $1,500, now $1,500, now $1,500. Understand, I do have it in my notes that other dates may be arranged. So in the event this flat out does not work for you, there is other dates that could possibly be put together. 1,500's bid, now 2,000. 1,500's bid. Lorna is in the lead. 15, now 2, and now 2, that are now 2, and 1,500 later to 2,000, and now 2, that are later to 2, that are later to 2,000. 1,500 is bid, and 2,000, and now 2. And now $2,000 to $2,000 to 2, and now $2,000. Lorna's in the lead. 16. Thank you. Now 17, and now 17, and now $17,000 to $1,700 to $1,700. 1,600 is bid, asking 1,700, and now 17, and now $17 to $1,700. Katie's in the lead. 1,700 is asking what we're asking. 17, and now 17, and $1,700 to 17. Anybody else? 16's bid, 1,700. 16's bid, 1,700. $500 gift cards are going along with it. You're getting a whole entire week. We're going to Orlando. 16's bid, 17, and now 17. It's $1,700 to $1,700 to $1,700. Now 17. Understand? You can stay there. You can stay. Enjoy Joy Lake Bryan, $1,800 is bid. Thank you. Now $2,000. It sleeps up to 8 guests. This is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2 king beds. The other one's got 2 singles. 18, now 2, 1,800 added to 2, and now 2 there, now $2,000 there. What do you think, Katie? 18 there, now 2,000. 1,800 is bid and 2,000, and now $2 added to 2 there, now 2, and now 2 there, now anybody else? $2,000 added to 2 there, added to 2 there, now 2 there, added to 2,000 there, now 2. Asking $2,000. 18's bid. 2,000. 19. Thank you, Katie. Now 2. And now 2. And now 2. $2 added to 2. And now 2 there. Come on, Bob. Be 2,000. And 19 there. Jason, we've got 19 with Katie. We've got to be 2,000 to break it all up. Katie's in the lead at 1,900. Asking 2. Now 2. And now $2,000 added to 2. And 2 there. Now 2. And now 2 there. Now $2 added to 2. Appreciate the encouragement, Debbie. 2. And now $2 added to 2 there. Now 2. And 1,900. Understand if we close the bid right now, Katie would be the high bidder at 1,900. Asking 2,000. Bob, you're out. Jason, you're out. 2,000 was just bid, and it breaks all the ties. Asking 21, and now 1, and now 21 data to 1, and 2,000 data to 21 data to 1 data to 1. Go down there and enjoy some Florida sunshine. 2,100, 2021, and now 1, and now $1 to 1 there, now $1 to 1. Thank you, Jason. Now 21 there. Ow, we got to be 22, and now 22, and 21 data to 22 data to 2,200, and 21 there. Jason is in the lead. We got to be 2,200, and now 22, and now data to 2 there, now 2 data to 2 there, now 2. Come on, Bob, be 2,200. Come on, Al, and 22 there, now 3. Al's in the lead. 22, now 3, and now 3 there, now 3, and now 3 data to 3 there, now 3 data to 3, 3, 3. 22, now 3, and now 3. Anybody else? 2,200 is bid. Asking 23. Bob, you've got a chance to get back in there. Jason, you can get back in there. Katie, you can get back in there. 2,300, 22, 23, and 22 there, now 3, and 22 there to $23 data to 3 there. Yeah, Debbie, for sure. I like your style on that first item or second item. 23. They could be just 3,000 right now if they wanted to. 22, 23, and 22 data to 3 there, now data to 3 there, now 3. Anybody else? We're last call asking 2,200. We've got Al in the lead. Al Val's in the lead at 2,200, asking 2,300. Once again, thank you to Roy, Joy, and Rick Holmes and CRFMC for the donation tonight. We just got $2,300 bid, asking 25, and now 5, and now 5, and now 5, there to 5, pound there to 5, and now 5 there, now 5, and now 5 there, now 2,500, 2,300. Jason is in the lead. Al, we've got to be back. It'll be 25, and now 5 there to 5, and 5 there, now 5, and now 5 there, now 5, and now 2,500, 23, and now 5, and now 5 auto data to 5, and 5 there, dollar data to 5 there, dollar data to 5 there, now $5 data to 5. Jason's in the lead at 2,300. Anybody else can still get in if you just got to type right into those comments and be $2,500. 2,500. This is right on a beautiful beautiful lake. You can enjoy the outdoor pools as well, whatever makes it work best for you. A great opportunity to go back and relax after you spend a day on your feet enjoying all the different Disney adventures that they're offering. We've got 23 bid. Anybody else? Last call, 2,300, asking 2,500. 2,300 data to 5. Are we good? At 23 data to 5 there, now 5. Sold it. $2,300. Thank you to Jason Hatfield. We appreciate your donation tonight. Thank you so very much. Appreciate our backup bidders as well. And ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to item number 5. Item 5 tonight, and that would be we've got crabs. This is for 8 people, and Dungy that is. Gather your friends for this one-of-a-kind event. This is fresh seafood that will be flown in from Seattle's Pike Place Market. The menu will include Dungy crab, sausage, fresh clams, fresh shrimp, and corn on the cob. You'll enjoy appetizers off of the oysters on the barbecue, and also some of the freshest ingredients. Thank you so very much to our donors tonight, Mary and Bruce Spanner. And on top of that, they're pairing some wine with that, and Corinne Campbell will be hand selecting Anna Laurie's very own fabulous wine to go right along with it. I tell you what, this is going to be an awesome event, great time. We're going to have it, and this is for 8 people. 8 people on item number 5. Somebody give, let's get started, and somebody give 2,000. I've got Whitney giving it 800. Thank you, 800. This is for 8 people. 8 people, Jennifer. 2,000 just came in from Cindy. Awesome. 8 people, Stacy. And $2, 25. Why don't we type that in the comments so they can all see that this is for 8 people? 2,025. 2,000 $2,500. At 2,025. I've got Cindy in at $2,000. 2,100 from the Heastons. Thank you. $21 22. At 21 2. They're now 2. At 21 2. They're now $2 At 21 they're now 2. 21 2. At 21 22. 21 and 22. At $21 22. Understand this is fresh seafood coming from Seattle. You know it's going to taste good when it's coming right off the right out of Pike's Place. 21 22. At 21 2. At 21 22. $2. They're now 2. At $21 2. They're now 2. 21 22. And now $2 2. They're now $2. They're 22. Thank you, Cindy. Now 3. And now 3. They're now 3. And now $3 3. They're now $3. 3. 23 $3. They're now 3. Understand, Linda, we've got Cindy in at 2,200. We're going to have to be 23 to break the tie. 23 and now 3 and now $3 3 and now $3 3. Thank you, Rick. And 23 and 4 at 23. They're now $4 4 at $24 4 at 24. There, come on, Cindy. Come on, Linda. Let's be 2,400. 24 at 24 or 5 or 6 if you'd like to be. At 23, they're now 4 and now $4 4. They're now $4 4. 2,400 and now 4 and now 4. They're now $4 4. They're now 4. 2,300 is bid with the Heastons and asking 2,400 and now 4. I'll take it to $4. They're 25. Thank you, Cindy. 25. Oh, Kate, we're so close. We're going to have to be 26 or higher. 25 and 26. Cindy is in at 25 and 2,600 at 25. Auto data to 26 at 25. A lot of activity. I appreciate it to Mary and Bruce and Anna Laurie. Appreciate your guys' donation. Ask at 2,500 is bid. Asking 26 and now 6 and now 25 and 26 at 25 and auto data to 2,600 at 25. Auto data to 600 data to 25. They're now 600. 25. Kate, if you'd like to get back in, we're going to have to be 6. Same thing with the Heastons. Same thing with Linda. 2,600 and now 26 and auto data to 2,600 at 25. Auto data to 2,600. I hope you've got some friends that are encouraging you there wherever you guys are at tonight, telling you to go ahead and bid again. 25 and 26. They're doing it a great job on the comments as well. 25 and 6 at 25. Auto data to 2,600 at 25. Auto data to 600 data. Anybody else? Last call. 26, just in time, Linda. 26 and now 7 and now 7 auto data to 7 there. Now 7 at 27 auto data to 7 data to 7 auto data to 2,700. 2,700 and auto data to 27 there. What do you think, Cindy? 27 auto data to 7. Not auto data to data down now 27. Not 20 auto data to now 2,700. 26 is bid. 2,700 and now 7 and now 7 and now 7 auto data. Thank Patricia out of nowhere came in and just said yes at 2,700, asking 3,000 at 27 auto data to down. Let's see. You just talked to Julie Nelson. Get ready to get outbid. Oh boy. 27, 3,000. 27, 3,000. Now 3 and now 3. Auto data to 3 at 2,700 data to 3 there. Patricia comes in very last. Places one bid. She's currently in the lid. Does anybody want to take her out? It'd be $2,800. 2,800. 27's bid. 28. And now wait. And now wait. Auto data to date. And now wait. Auto data to date there. Anybody else? 28. 2,800. 2,800. 2,800 auto data to 28. Auto data to date there. Now wait. Auto data to date. I'm going to make a last call. We've got Patricia in at 2,700. We'd had a lot of activity. Would anybody like to advance the bidding and be 2,800? 2,800, 2,700. And once again, I just want to say thank you to Mary and Bruce Manor once again for making a donation. I tell you what, you guys always put a fabulous party together. And as well to Corinne Campbell with Anna Laurie and the wines. We're going to sell out the first one for $2,700 to Patricia. Thank you so very much. And I did know that, Mary. I was just going to get that to that, but you're beating me to it. She said they'll do 2 dinners. 2 dinners, and Linda, you are my backup bidder. So to be fair to you, if you would like to match that bid tonight at $2,700, if you would like to go, they are offering to do a second party. Understand you don't have to go with Patricia tonight, but we are more than happy to have a second whole new party, fly in more fresh crab, and have fresh oysters as well for you on the barbecue as well. That's up to you. I want to let you have that decision, make a second or two to think about it. Linda, she said yes, she's going to match it at $2,700. Awesome job. I tell you, I'm so bummed we can't see your face and celebrate with you, but I'm so glad you stepped up and said, yes, this is amazing. You guys are just awesome tonight and your generous donations. So we're going to move right into item number 6. Item 6, and this is a weekend in Sun River. Enjoy a weekend. 3-night stay at this beautiful, recently renovated Sun River Chalet. I tell you what, this is a beautiful location to go down to and take your family. This is a 2-bed, 2-bath, and it's got a whole separate loft area. It's set in an area that's kind of nestled away, but you can still easily access right into that Sun River location. It's got an expansive deck and 2 separate gathering areas. It's got a barbecue in case you want to do a little grilling while you're down there. It's also got that private hot tub, and perfect for after you do a long day of hiking. And you're in that location where they've also got a bunch of bikes that are actually there for you, adults and children, that are available on the property, so you can go and enjoy all those bike trails. On top of that, you're getting a $100 gift card to 10 Barrel Brewing, as well as a $40 gift card to Goodies, which I highly recommend that you go and get a fun treat after dinner at Goodies for sure. This is to book in spring or summer of 2022. Thank you to Jessica and Mark Blankenship, 10 Barrel Brewing Company, number 6. Thank you so very much, and ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. We've already got some bids coming in as I was talking about it. Look, we've already got 1,000, 1,200, 15, 1,600, and 1,800, and 17,200, 2,200. This is awesome. We've currently got Bob in the lead at 2,200. 2,200 auto data to 5. They're doing the job for me. 22, 25 auto data to 5. At 22, Rick, have you been there? At 22, auto data to 5, data to 25. At 2250, thank you, Al, now 5. At 2250, data to 25. At 2250, data to 25, auto data to 5 and 5. And now 5. And now 5, there, now 5, auto data to 5, there, now 5. 2250 and 25, thank you, Bob. 25 and 750. At 25, auto data to 750. At 25, auto data to 750, auto data to 750. 2,500 is bid, asking 2,750. And now 750 total data to 750 at 25. You've seen it. Cooked dinner in their house. Very cool. Glad you've been there, and thank you for the comments on it so we know how great it is, especially since it's recently been renovated. 2,500 is bid, asking 750 at 2,750 at 25 auto data to 750. 25. Understand you're going down there in spring or summer. Great opportunity to get in and enjoy the river down there or enjoy horseback riding. They've also got some great restaurants. They've got a great little village to enjoy. Take your family down to it. Little putt-putt golfing. We've got 2,500 bid, asking 2,750, 25 and 750 at 25 and 750 at 2,500 data to 750. Understand that what they've just posted was on the last auction item. I want to make sure that you understand we did not just close item number 6 out. We are still on weekend in Sun River. 2,500 is bid, asking 750 and now 750 at 2,500 data to 750. What do you think, Al? At 2,500 data to 750, 25 and 750 at 25 auto data to 750, total data to 750, now total data to 750, total data to 750. Anybody else? 2,500, asking 750 and 2,500 auto data. Can you go? Oh, you're asking if you can go with him, Al. Well, that's super nice of you to ask. 2,500, I'm not sure. 25 and 750 and 25 auto data to 750. I think I've got something better for you, though, if we can go ahead and consider potentially closing this out. Before we do, I want to make sure we say thank you to Jessica and Mark Blankenship once again for their donation, as well as 10 Barrel Brewing Company as well. I would like to close it out. Are we good to close it? Closing that out, we're going to sell it for $2,500 to Bob. Bob is going to buy the first one. And Al, you said you wanted to know if you could go with Bob, but we can sell a second one to you if you'd like to go for $2,500 as well. If you'd like to go for $2,500, is that a yes? Not quite sure. If you go ahead and put in yes or no, that would be awesome. But Al, you can go on your own time, or you can go with Bob, and then Bob can take you when you go. That would work as well too. Go ahead and just enter into that comments if you'd like this evening. Al would be happy to let you go as well for $2,500. And the first one did sell to Bob. Appreciate your donation tonight, Bob. And would we like to look at, if Al would like to go, he's more than welcome to. Well, as we do, we're going to look at item number 7. Item 7 tonight, and let's go to Hawaii. Let's go to the Panola Greens Resort. This is right on the Big Island, and we are centrally located right in the heart of the Big Island. This is a tropical paradise right in Waikola. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, furnished condo. I tell you what, it is time to have a little bit of vacation and start thinking about 2022 vacation. You've got to make this booked by December of 2021, and this is 2-bedroom, 2-bath, so it sleeps 4, sleeps 8, however you'd like to look at that. But we've got a Whitney already coming in at $2,000, asking $2,500, $2,000 later to 5 at $2,000 there now. Brittany, you've been a great bidder tonight. We really appreciate you. $2,000, $2,250, $2,000 later to $2,250 at $2,000 later to $2,250 and $2,250, $2,000. Thank you. Now 21 there to 2 at 21 there. Elise is in the lead at $2,100, asking 22 at $21 later to 2 there now 2 at $21 later to 2 there now 2,200, 21 and 2,200, 2,250. Thank you. Now 5 and now 5 there now 5 at 2,250 there to 25 auto later to 5 and 5 and now 5 auto later to 5 there now 5 2,200. Whitney, we're going to have to be a little higher. We've already got a 2,250 bid, 2,500 and now 5 there now 5 and now 5. The nice thing about this resort is it's also got a spa, it's got an exercise facility, it's got on-site activities such as hula, lessons, tennis, horseshoeing, swimming, and so much more. And then what could you do wrong when you're in Hawaii just enjoying the beautiful beaches? We've got 2,200 that came in from Whitney, and we recognize the 2,250, but Whitney, thank you so very much at 2,400. 2,400, now 5 at 2,400 later to 5 at 2,400 auto later to 25 later to 2,500, 25, 25 auto later to 5 and 5 there now 5. Bob, I appreciate you letting us know. It's amazing in all caps. That's awesome. It definitely helps when somebody that's been can encourage the others to let them know what it's really like. 25 and now 5 there now 5. But if it's so amazing you want to bid again, 25 and now 5 there now 5. 2,500 and now 5 auto later to 5 and 5 there now 5 and now 5 there now 5 later to 25 auto later to 5 and 5 there now 5. Whitney Clark is in the lead currently at $2,400. A week stay. She's thinking ahead. She's gotten her vacation plan for 2022. Asking 5. That's a full entire week. 25 and now 5 there now 5 and now 5 auto later to 5 and 5 there now 5 and auto later to 5. Everybody else 2,400, 2,500, 24 and auto later to 25 there now. Debbie, did you learn how to do the hula yourself? 2,400 is bid, 2,500 and now 5 there at all later to 5 and 5 there now 5 out of 25. Thank you, Shane. 25 new bidder, 25 and now 750 and now 5 and 750. Whitney, we're going to have to go again and now 2750 and 25 and 750 there to 2750, 25 and now 750 and now 2750 and now 750 there to 750, 25 and 750 and now 750 total later to 750 total later to 750. 2,500 is bid now later to 750 total later to 750. 25 was Shane all the way, asking 2,750. Anybody else? 2,750, 25, 2,750. Last and final call. 25 and 750 and 25 auto later to 750 at 25 there. What do you think there, Whitney? What do you think? 25 and 750. Once again, we want to say thank you to Suzanne and Dale Heaston. Appreciate your guys' very generous donation. I know that you've done this more than once. Saying hello to both of you this evening as well. Anybody else at 2,400? Excuse me, 25, asking 26, 25, 2,600, 25 and 26. Anybody else? 25 and 6 auto later to 25 and 6. We have sold out for $2,500 this evening. Thanks to Shane Edinger. Appreciate your donation. Awesome. Hope you have a wonderful time. Enjoy that Big Island. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's shift gears for a minute. We're going to pause and let's talk about the Raise a Paddle. We ask that you tune in to our video.
One of the key pieces that was a driver in putting together the first chapter of the Children's Reading Foundation here in the Mid-Columbia was high school dropout rates. They were alarming. As the research came out about why students were dropping out, it went clear back to third grade reading scores. When kids got behind in those early grades and the curriculum shifted from learning how to read to having to read to learn, they got further and further behind, more and more discouraged with school, and when they got old enough to drop out, they just stopped coming. We started the Children's Reading Foundation in part as a high school dropout prevention program. Everybody cares about children, and everybody knows what literacy means and the value of being able to read well. What a gift to give our children. And that's what the Children's Reading Foundation's sole purpose is, that every child has that potential and future of being able to read and succeed.
This past year was a hard one for kids. Schools were closed and so were the libraries. So many of us didn't have books in our homes. Our parents were worried about how they were going to teach us at home when they didn't think they knew what they were doing.
Luckily, the Children's Reading Foundation of Mid-Columbia was there with books and parent education for everyone in our community.
They handed out more than 75,000 books.
They taught more than 3,000 parents how to teach their child at home to become a good reader.
And they never gave up hope that children could make it through the other side, becoming strong readers.
The Children's Reading Foundation of the Mid-Columbia, my favorite program that has really helped me is Ready for Kindergarten. I kind of joke, my daughter was my first one, and when you're a new parent, that first one's kind of your guinea pig, so you don't really know what they need to know to get ready for kindergarten, and I found that so helpful to have those resources right there that I can still actually refer to, and not only the resources, but the tools right there in my hands.
Por lo que más aprecié de que le dan a uno el material, porque cuando uno tiene tiempo, uno puede trabajar con el niño en la casa y con los materiales. Yo recomendaría este programa a todos los papás que tienen niños chiquitos, que trabajen con las herramientas que ofrecen ustedes y que trabajen con sus niños.
So many families can benefit from this, so many kids will benefit from it, and not only that, but it also brings you closer as a family because you're spending that quality time, and you get to learn how to be more proactive as a parent, because instead of a teacher or somebody else saying, hey, these are things your kid needs to work on, you're able to go, hey, I already know what they need to work on, so I can spend more time here versus there. And it's just great. So I'm a fan forever, and I tell everybody.
Schools and libraries are back open.
But a lot of kids are now even further behind in reading than they were before.
With the money that you donate tonight, the Children's Reading Foundation buys books to put in the hands of kids who really need them and teaches parents how to be their child's first teacher.
You can make a difference in thousands of children's lives this next year and for generations to come.
What you do tonight really matters.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for enjoying that video. Those children were precious on there, and I also say thank you before we even get started in the Raise a Paddle. It's just amazing to see what the Reading Foundation has done in the last year with 75,000 books that have been passed out. That is truly amazing, pivoting with last year and how it's been difficult for families in the last 18 months and how they continue to go over these hurdles and continue to get books into those hands that are so important to those youth. Personally, just even this evening, I was getting ready to come down here, actually spending my week up at the Columbia Basin Junior Livestock Show, and I was in the trailer, and my whole nieces and nephews, my son, was in there reading books with my mom from 2 to 13, and it just put a huge smile on my face knowing that this is where I was headed this evening as they were all still enjoying the books. There's so many programs out there that they're working with, and so we want to do the Raise the Paddle, and so many of you are familiar with how this works, and tonight we have some different increments that we're going to ask, and wherever your heart feels that you just want to give this evening, we've got it even matched up to how many dollars how many books that will buy, and tonight we'll just ask that you enter it straight into the comments, but we're starting out with $2,000 this evening. If you'd like to make a donation of $2,000, knowing that your hard money is going right back into the community, and it's going to buy 400 books to some children that are going to need it, get it into the hands of the children that need it, the parents that are going to help those children. Like we said, the last 18 months has been extremely difficult, and just continuing to make that work. And look at this, we've got one higher than that. Of course they did. I would expect that from Joy and Rick. They're donors tonight. They've been awesome on here. $2,500 was given. They bought more than 400 books tonight. You guys are awesome. Thank you so very much. Appreciate your guys' generosity and what you do for this community as well. So thank you so much to the Holmes family for starting it off at $2,500. And like I said, we're starting high. We've got that $2,000. but they said we want to be 25. And so if there's an increment in here that we get to tonight that's not where you want to be and you want to fill in the gaps, we're happy to take that as well. Stacy, I absolutely agree. They definitely deserve a round of applause. And we've already got some coming in. So understand we're going to work our way down, but you guys are kind of in control of the comments tonight. We're going to recognize you. I am going to go down them though really quick. So we've got the $2,000 tonight for 400 books. $1,000 would buy 200 books. 500 would buy 100 books. 250 would buy 50 books, and $100 would buy 25 books. So it looks like they're just already pouring in. They're coming in at different increments. So we're just going to recognize you as you feel tonight. A little different than how we normally would do it, but Julie Nelson stepped up and said, yes, I'm going to buy 100 books tonight for 500. The Blankenships, thank you, Mark and Jessica. $1,000 donation. They just bought 200 books, just like that. Awesome job. Thank you so very much, and as well as your generosity in the donation tonight as well. $100 from Penny Gardner. Thank you, Penny. We've got Lorna Dittner from 500. Whitney Clark for 100. This is awesome. You guys are amazing. $250 from Scott and Rachel Corrigan at 250. We've got Michelle Brown at 500 tonight. Thank you, Michelle. Anita Mathrew for 500. Thank you. Allison DeGress. Thank you for 500. We've got Dory Schmelzer for $100. Thank you so much. Appreciate your donation. You guys are buying books. This is awesome. You guys are amazing. Ryan Armstrong for $100 tonight. Bob Schutz, 500. Appreciate your generous giving tonight. You've been great on the bidding as well. We've got $100 for Di and Colby Dees. Appreciate it, Debbie, pushing that in there for us. We've got Elise Jackson for 100 tonight. $100 from Devin and Amy Clements. Appreciate your guys' donation as well. Mike Kennedy for 250. Mike Kennedy, Lorna and Kent. They thank you. Yes, Debbie. $1,000. Ian, you're awesome. Coming in there at $1,000 donation. Ian Milgate for 1,000. Bria Bella or the Waltz family. Thank you, Jenna. There it went. $500. Thank you so very much, Jenna and Chris Waltz. Gordon, we've got thank you to Elizabeth Barnes. Gordon and Elizabeth, appreciate your guys' donation for 500 tonight. We've got Krista Paulson for $100 tonight. Jason Vitelli for 250. Alessandra Deering, Krista Hopkins is coming in for 1,000. Krista Hopkins, awesome. 200 books was just purchased just like that. Awesome. Thank you so much. Trent and Liz Thompson, 250. Thank you. We've got Linda Watwa from 500. She was a bidder as well earlier tonight. Thank you, Linda. Appreciate your generous giving this evening. Sarah Gardner for 250 tonight. Thank you. We've got Diane Cato. Did I say it close? Hopefully 250 as well tonight. Thank you so very much. Rick, you're right. Thank you for Elizabeth's leadership. She has definitely done a great job putting this together. We've got $100 from Alma Corello. Thank you, Alma. And we've got another $1,000 from another board member, Patricia Covert. Appreciate it. Thank you, Patricia. We're getting to your item here just shortly. Excited to be offering that here soon. Debbie Vance, she bought that second item tonight and gave another 500. Thank you, Debbie. Appreciate your donation tonight. Rachel and Brad Noah for 250. Thank you so very much. We've got, is it Kershid? Did I get it close for 250? Thank you. Appreciate your donation tonight. I apologize if I've tortured it. We have 250 from Bill and Debbie Robertson. Thank you to the Robertson family. Great family here in the community. Great donations done. We've got Steve and Allie Palm for 500. This is awesome. I'm hoping we're going to get a tally when we're all done, and we'll let you know how much we've raised this evening and how many books we can potentially get right back into the community to the children that have needed. We've got Bo Ruff for 500. Thank you, Bo. Another 500's coming in from Jared Fielding. Thank you, Jared. Awesome. Amazing what you guys are doing. Understand these donations, they're reaching as far as Burbank, Basin City, Findlay, Mesa, Prosser, all over the Tri-Cities. It's trickling out, and we appreciate it. And just so you guys know, next week is National Read with Your Child Week. So this is a great way to just roll right into that week. We've got $100 from Mary Green, $100. We've got Robert Voke tonight, says $500. Steps up and buys 100 books. Thank you, Robert. Awesome. Very generous. Anybody else tonight? I tell you, we've left it open to you can jump in at the 200 mark down to the $100 mark. If there was somewhere in between two that said, that's where my heart wants to give tonight, we don't want to miss that number. Understand, we appreciate each and everyone's donation. It's your hard-earned money, and you're putting it right back into the community, and this is absolutely amazing what you guys are doing for this the Reading Foundation tonight. Anybody else this evening want to step up and give a donation tonight in any of those figures? I love that you guys are so excited and celebrating each other. And I apologize, I'm not reading each and every one of the comments that are coming in, but I do love that you are celebrating each other in your efforts. So we've got another one, Bob and Brenda Schultz at $100. In my name, well, in my name, oh, you guys are so sweet. So thank you so very much. Appreciate it so very much. You guys are awesome. $100 tonight. Anybody else this evening? Anybody else like to step up and make a donation? Just wanted to make a note of all the different programs that they're working in. As I dig back through my catalog, they've got the Read Up, Stop the Summer Slide. They've got Books for Babies. They've got the First Teacher Library. They have community book donations, the Columbia Center Rotary Book Baskets, Ready for Kindergarten. We listened to the mom talk about how important that was for her and her family. The Team Read. These are all programs that the Reading Foundation is working on. We've got Kristen Williams in there for $100. Thank you, Kristen. Thomas Manley is in there for $100. You know, and I continue, it's just amazing what they're trying to do, what they did last year, the 75,000 books that were given out, and how they just continue to help parents as we were their teachers last year. As a parent myself and teaching my own child, it was a new challenge, it was a stress, and to be able to do that for our children and to have the Reading Foundation be supportive of everybody, it's a great. So thank you, Debbie, you're so sweet of you. Anybody else tonight at $100? $500, $250, $1,000, $2,000, anywhere in between. Does that make that? How does that feel? Well, as we continue to ponder, I tell you what, if we continue on with the live auction, we still have a second half, and hopefully you guys are still continuing to enjoy your wine tonight. If you feel like all of a sudden we missed it, and you want to put it in, and you want to put an increment in, and you just put Raise the Paddle next to it, we'll still recognize you tonight, and we'll get that in there. So we just ask, though, that you put that amount with a Raise the Paddle next to it, and we'll continue to make that go on its way up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's move back to the live auction. We still have the second half this evening, and the committee's done such a fabulous job putting all these auction items together, and we're going to look at item number 9. Item 9 tonight is brand new. We haven't done this before, and excuse me, 8. I'm sorry. So we're on 8. We're on 8, but we have 9 bottles is what I'm really trying to tell you. And I'm going to pause for just a second because they're holding up in the back. We have $14,000 that was just raised in the Raise the Paddle. $14,000, and that is awesome. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. $14,000 by your guys' generosity. Another one just came in from Kate Lamson. I told you they would. $250 she did, so we're just going up. This is awesome. Let's keep it open, and so appreciate everybody's generosity. So let's go back. We're on item 8. We've got 9 bottles. I apologize, we're off. I'm just jumping us ahead a little bit, but I'm excited about these 9 bottles that we have tonight. What an opportunity to put a high-end wine package together, fill up your locker in your home, or just pop those bottles and have some friends over. Some of these I think you might want to tuck away, and some you might want to drink right away. We've got a couple Magnums in there. There's quite the beautiful list, and we've got a couple Syrahs from Horsepower. There are 13s and 14s. We have a bottle of Leonetti that's a cab, and it's coming from 2016. This is one that can age nicely in your wine cellar for up to 20 to 30 years. We've got a Fidelitas Blackwood Canyon Cab. We've got a 2018 Cooper Estate. We've got a Pendulum Red Wine Magnum as well as Frichette's Magnum. These are awesome. Thank you to Nancy and Hank Sauer, Joy and Rick Holmes, Julie Nelson, Don and Chris McKinney, and Frichette Winery. And ladies and gentlemen, 9. We've already got some bidding coming in. This is great. 600's bid, asking 800. $800 at 600 now. 750. Let's try that. 600, 750. At 600's bid, that at a 750 for 9 bottles. 6's bid, 950. At 600 at $950 and $950. And now 950. And now 950. That at $950. 600, 7, 800. 7's bid, $800 at 8. There now wait. And now wait. There now wait. 850's bid. Thank you. Now 1,000. 850 that at 1,000. And now 1,000 at 1,000. Debbie, you are right. It is priceless. 850,000. Thank you, Whitney. Now 1,250. Thousands bid and 1,250. $1,000 at 1,250. Thousands bid and $1,250 at 1,250. Understand the Vitalitas is sold out. Vintage is produced from vines that are planted back in 1984. That 2017 Fidelitas. It is a drink it now or age it all the way until 2029. We've got 1,000 bid, asking 1,250. Thousands bid now at 1,250. 1250, and now 1250, and now 1250, there to 1250. 9 bottles, 2 of them are Magnums, 1250, 900's bid, 1250, and 9 there to 1250, and 900 there to thousands bid, 1250, thousands bid, there to 1250, there to 1250, and now 1250, and now thank you, 1050, now 1100, 1050's bid, 1100, and now 1100 there to 11, and now 1100 there to 11, there now 1100, thank you, now 12, and now 12 there to down 12, and now 1200 there to 1200, 1100's bid, 1200, and now 1200 there to 12, there to 12, and now 12 there, now 12, thank you, Whitney, 12's bid, now 13, and now 13, come on, Lorna, and now there to 13, there now 13, 13, there now 1300, and now 13, and now 13, that'll there to 1300, 1200 is bid, 1300, and all there to 13, and now 13, and now 13, anybody else? 1200 is bid, 9 bottles, high-end wine package. 1300, 1300, and now 13, and now 13, 13, thought there. Whitney is in the lead all the way. 1300's bid, 13 there, now 13, and now 13, 13, thought there to 1300. Want to say thank you once again to Nancy and Hank Sauer, Joy and Rick Holmes, Julie Nelson, Don and Chris McKinney, as well as Frechette Winery for the donation tonight. I've got 1200 bid, asking 1300. 1200's bid, 1300, 1200, 1250, a new bidder all of a sudden came back in. 1250, now 13, and now 13, and now 13, 13 there, now 1300, and now 13, to 13 there. What do you think, Whitney? And now 13, and now 13, 13, to 13. You're not going to let $50 stand in the way of potentially having 9 bottles go in your nice, beautiful wine cave you've got at home. Now 13, 13, 13, 13, and now 13, 13, now 1300. 1250's been 1300, and 1250 there to 13. Anybody else? 1250, 1300, 1250. Some of these are drinkable right now. Some of these are put away, tuck away, bring out for the family, bring out for a celebration. Anyone, or you know what, you can share if you'd like, or you can drink it all by yourself if you're the high bidder tonight. 1250 is bid, 1300. Anybody else? 1300, 1300. Whitney, you've been a great bidder. I really appreciate your help tonight. 1300, appreciate you letting us know. 1350, there, now 1300, there, now 13. Sold it, $1,250. Thank you to Nicolette Spanner. Appreciate your donation tonight for $1,250. Enjoy that fabulous wine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's move to item number 9. Item 9 tonight, and that would be the Best of Leavenworth. This is a 2 nights for 6 people at this lovely chalet-style cabin. It's situated a couple miles out of the town of Leavenworth, but it's it's at the end of a private road. It has a cabin that's 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, got an additional bunk sleeping and loft area. This is have a huge, large deck where you could potentially enjoy a fine bottle of wine. Potentially, Nicolette needs to go to this one. And Angel have a huge, large hot tub that you can enjoy as well. They've got some fun things going right along with this. They want to send you down to Visconti's for Italian restaurant. That's a $200 gift certificate. There's 6 boutique wine tastings at Silvera Winery, a $50 gift card to Bluette Brewing, which is said to be the best pizza in town. A Taste of Leavenworth basket containing some of the local items, and this should be done in spring or summer of 2022. I've got some bidding coming in, and I've got a 1,700, got a 2,000 coming in, and I believe we've already got Ryan in at 2,200. 22, thank you, Debbie. This is an amazing view. I've got Ryan in at 2,200, now 5 at 23. Thank you, now 5 at 22. There to 23. There to now 25. And Alessandra is in the lead. 25. Thank you, Julie. Now 750 at 25 and 750 at 2,500. There to 2,750. A lot of activity on this one already. 25 and 750. 25 out of there to 750 at 25. Come on, Ryan. We got to be 2,750 and now 750 at 2,500. There to 750. 2,500 and 750. There. 2,600 is bid. Now 7 and now 7. There to 7, 7, there to 7. 2,600's bid, 2,700, and now 7, there to 7, there to now 7. At 2,600, there to 7, there to now 7, there to 7, there to 2,700. Understand, we've got Alessandra in the lead at 2,600 bid. Asking 27. 2,700, 2,700, 2,700, there to 7, there to 7, there, now wait, at 27, there, now wait, and now wait, there, now wait, at 27, there, now 2,800, at 27, there to 2,800, 27 his bid, asking 2,800, 3,000, thank you, Julie, 3,000, not there to 32, at 3,000 there, Julie Nelson's in the lead at 3,000, asking 3,200, and now 32, and now 32, not there to 2, there, now 2, 3,200, 32, there to 2, there, now 2, at 3, there, now 2, at 32, there, 2, there, 2, there, now 2 at 3,200. 3,000, 3,200 is bid, holiday at 32, there at 32. Understand, 2 nights, 6 people. 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Debbie's a big believer this could be for grandkids, but you could make this a weekend getaway for friends, for family. You make it how you'd like, or if you've got less people, you can always do that. They do have that additional bunk sleeping and loft area. I've currently still got a bid of 3,000, asking 3,250, 3,250, 3,250, 3,000, to 3,250, and 3 there now, 3,250. Thank you so very much to Katrina and Ian Milgate, as well as Silvaria Winery and the Oil and Vinegar Cellar. We appreciate your guys' donation. I just want to make sure we've got 3,000 still in the lead, asking 3,250. Anybody else? 3,000, 3,250, 3,000, to 3,250. Are we good? And 3 there now, 3,250, to 3,250. Sold it. $3,000, $3,000, and thank you to Julie Nelson. Thank you so very much. Appreciate your donation tonight, Julie. I hope you have a fabulous time and enjoy. And we did sell it for $3,000 to Julie Nelson. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving right on to item number 10. Item 10 tonight, and that would be the date night for a year in the Tri-Cities. It is about time to get out and about again and enjoy all the fun things that Tri-Cities has, and they've got a list for you. They have a scenic flight over the Tri-Cities from Bergstrom, Airways for 2, a couples massage at Nouveau Spa, and theater tickets for the Rude Mechanicals. A glass blowing class for 2. Restaurants, they've got several different restaurants. You can go to Europa Cuisine, Bookwalter, Three-Eyed Fish, Dovetail Joint, Frost Me Sweet, Botanical Bar. This is an awesome opportunity for you to get out and do some fun nights. Just plan it out throughout the year. Put it together in a week or a month, however you'd like to do it. It's totally up to you. We've got bids already coming in. I've got 600, 500, 650, 800, 750, 800. We've got, understand that, let's see, I've got Michelle broke it all up and we're at 900 with, she's in the lead, 900, and now 1,000, and 900, 1,000, and 900, 1,000, 1,000, 900,000, 1,000. Understand, Michelle's in the lead at 900. We're asking 1,000, and 900, 1,000, and 9 there now 960. Thank you, 1,000. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Allie. We're in at 1,000. Now 1,250, and 1,000 data to 1,250. Thousands bid. Michelle, we got to come back at 1,250, and now 1,250, and now 1,250 there. Thank you, 11. Now 12. 11 will work. 1,200, and now 12 data to 12, and now 12 there. Now 12. Come on, Steve and Allie. 11, 12, and now 12 data to 1,200. 1,200 data to 12, and 12 there. Now 12, and now 12. Understand there's 1150. Bob broke up the tie. 1250. Thank you, Thomas. Now let's go ahead and do 13, and now 13, and now 13, 13 there. Now 1,300 data down 1,300. Understand Thomas is in the lead at 1250, asking 1,300, and now 13, and now 13, 13 data down 13, 13 there. Now everybody wants to be 1150. Look at all those 1150. The good news is there's a lot of people wanting to go on some date nights. 1250's bid. Now 13, now 13, and now 13 data to 1,300, and now 13, and now 13 there. Now 1,300. Understand, Jason, Alma, Bob, Lorna, Michelle, we've all got to get back in. We're all out. Thomas is in the lead at 1,250, asking 1,300, and now 13, and now 13, 13 there. Understand there's the spa in there. There's the try a 2-night, or for 2 people to try a flight over Bergstrom, or Tri-Cities from Bergstrom's. Some fun different things. You're going to do some glass blowing for 2 people. Still got 1,250 with Thomas, asking 1,300, now 13, and now 13, 13, now 1,300. Thank you. 13, now 14, at 13, 14. Stephen Aller in the lead. 13, 14, at 13 there, now 1,400. 13's bid, 1,400, and now 14, and now 14, 14 there, now data to 1,400. 13's bid, out of data to 14, out of data down 1,400. That's a great way to ask him. 13, 14, and now 14, and now 14 there, out of data down 1,400. 13's bid, then go ahead and put a bid in at 14, Lorna, at 13, 14, at 13, out of data down 1,400, and now 14, out of data to 14 there, now 14 there. Anybody else? 13 is bid. 1,400, 1,350. Thank you, Jason. Now 1,400, 1,400, 1,350. Now 14, now 14, now 14, 14, 14 there. Now 1,400, and now 14, 14. Thank you, Thomas. Coming back. Be 1,500. 14's bid, 1,500, and now 15. Data down 1,500, and now 15. Data down 15, 15 there. Now 1,500, 1,500, 1,500. Thomas is in the lead all by himself. Thomas has bid. Now 15, and now 15, 15. Data down 15 there. Jason, would you like back? 1,500, Jason is out. Thomas is in. 14's bid. 1,500. And now 15. And now 15. Dollar data down. 15. Dollar data down. 1,500. 1,500. Dollar data to 15. 15 there. Now 15. And 15. 15. 15 there. Now 1,500. And now 15 there. 15. Thank you. 15. Now then. Now 16. 15. 16. And now 16. 16 there. Stephen Alley in the lead again. 15. 16. And now 16. And 15. Dollar data now 1,600. And 16 there. Now where's Tom? Everybody's excited for you, Tom. You better get back in. Tom, come on. 16. 15's bid, 1,600. 15's bid, auto data to 16, 16 there, now 1,600, and now 16, and now 16. I appreciate they're all cheering you on. Go ahead, Tom, be 1,600, just click it in there. 16, the 15, auto data, now 1,600. Little peer pressure never hurt. 15, 1,600. 16, auto data to 16, 16. At 1,600 data, now 1,600. At 1,600 data to 16, 16 there. Everybody else, 1,600. Want to say thank you to everybody who has put this in as a donation. We've got Bergstrom Airways, Rude Mechanicals, the Glass Putney, and CRFMC board members. Going to be some fabulous date nights in your future. We still have 1,500 bid from Stephen Alley and anybody else. We've got Whitney encouraging Bob and Tom. 15 is bid, asking 1,600. 15, 16. 1,500 is bid, asking $1,600. Anybody else? Date night for a year. Are we good? Sell it. $1,500, $1,500 it looks like. We've got Stephen Alley. And Stephen Alley, if you'd follow up with a last name so we make sure we can get it registered in there as well, that would be awesome. And thank you so very much. Enjoy your guys' date night this next year. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to item number 11. Item 11, and this would be the Mediterranean Dinner and Wine Experience. This is coming, thank you to Patty and Bruce Covert for your donation as well as the Hedges Family Estate. Patty, I appreciate you being a board member and your contributions earlier tonight as well. This is for 8 people. 8 people, and you're going to Bruce and Patty's house. This is an opportunity you can enjoy just interacting in the kitchen during the cooking process and enjoying those fine Mediterranean dishes, or sit back, enjoy your fine wine that's being paired with Red Mountains Hedges Family Estate. You pick and choose how you like, but this is for 8 friends. And they're going to do the cooking. Thank you, Rick. We've already got a bid coming in at $1,000, asking $1,250. Thousands bid, $1,250. 1,000 data to $1,250. $1,000 data to $1,250. Dollar data to $1,250. 1,000 there now, $1,250. Thousands bid, $1,250. $1,000 data to $1,250. Data to $1,250. And now $1,250. And there now, thank you, the Palm family. Thousands bid, $1,250. And now $1,250 data. Thank you, 13. Now 15. Sarah, how are you? At 13, they're now 15. At 13, dollar data to 1,500. 13's bid, they're now 15. 15, they're now 1,500. At 13, data to $1,500. Dollar data to 1,500. 13's bid, $1,500. We've got a Mediterranean dinner and wine experience. This is for 8 people. Thank you, Rick. 14. Whitney, we're going to have to be 15. 14's bid, 1,500. 14's bid, dollar data to 15, 15. And now 15. And now 15, dollar data now 1,500. 14's bid, $1,500. 15, thank you, Sarah. 1,600. 15's bid, dollar data to 16, 16, dollar data now 1,600. And now 16. And now 16 there, now 1,600. 1,600, dollar data to 16, 16 there. How inviting does that food and that back patio already look? 15's bid, 1,600. 1,600. Understand this is from some of the travels that they've learned and their dishes are inspired from. Thank you, Rick. 1,600. 1,700. 16's bid, 1,700. 16's bid, 1,700. 16's in, dollar data to 17. At 17, dollar data to 17. 8 people. We're pairing on top of that Red Mountain Hedges family's beautiful wine that goes right along with it. 1,750. Whitney's in the lead. 1,750. Now 1,800. 1,750. 1,800. At 1,750. Dollar data to 18, 18, and now 18 there, now 1,800, 1,750, 1,800. And now 18, and now 18, 18 there, now 1,800, 1,750, 18, holiday at 18 there, now 18, and now 18, 18 there, now 18 there, Sarah. What do you think? $1,800, 1,800, 1,800. Joy and Rick, we're out. 1,800, 18 there, now 18, and now 18, holiday at 18, 18 there, now 18. Whitney is on her way to finally get an item. 1,800. She's been a girl. Just kidding. Rick, you're in the lead. 18. Come on, Whitney. Now 2,000, and now 2 there, now 2, and now 2, dollar data to 2. and now 2 there, now 2,000, and now 2, 2, 2, dollar data to 2,000, dollar data to 2, and now 2 there, now 2,000, $2,000 2, and now 2 dollar data to 2, and now 2 dollar data to 2 there, $2,000, 1850s from Whitney, thank you, appreciate it, 1850 there, dollar data to 19, and now 19, and 19 dollar data to 19, 19 dollar data to 19, dollar data to 19, and now 19, and 19 dollar data to 19, dollar data to 1900, 1900. 1850 is bid with Whitney Clark, asking 1900. Joy and Rick, we're out. Sarah, you've got a lot of encouragement. They're also wanting you to be 1900 as well. 1850, 19, 1850, 19, 1850, data to 19, and now 19, and 19, data to 19, data to 19. Anybody else? 1850. We're going to do a last call, 1900. Once again, we say thank you to Patty and Bruce Covert for appreciate your donation and your time with working with the board as well, Patty, as well as the Hedges Family Estate. 1850 has been bid, asking 1900. Sold it. 1850. Whitney, congratulations. You finally have got yourself an item. Awesome. This is great. 1850, and it goes to Whitney Clark tonight. Thank you so very much. Appreciate your donation. You have been awesome, and thank you so much. We're moving right on to item number 12. Item 12, let's go to Mexico. It's time for another vacation. Let's go down and enjoy 8 days. 8 days and 7 nights. And this will be an awesome way to go down. They've got a luxurious and exclusive Mexico resort. 2 bedrooms, sleeps up to 4 people. You've got options of different locations that you can potentially go, so you can customize it to how you and your family or your weekend getaway fits you. So we could potentially be going to the Riviera Maya, the Nueva Vallarta, Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta, Los Cabos, and so many more options. You can pick and choose and have it customized, but understand this is for 8 days, 7 nights, 2 bedrooms, sleeps up to 4 people, and this package also includes ground transportation to and from the airport and to the resort. I tell you what, here is an awesome opportunity to get away, go down to Mexico, and have a fun little getaway for a lengthy amount of time. Let's have some fun. Let's open the bidding on this one. Thank you to Kershid as well as Charles Schwab. Ladies and gentlemen, let's open the bidding, and somebody give 2,000. $2,000 data to 2, and now $2,000 data to 2,000, $2,000 data to $1,000. Let's go to Mexico. 1,000, and now $1,000 data to 1,000. $1,000. You get to customize it how you would like. Thank you. 2,000, 2,200, 2,000. There, Allison's in the lead at 2,022, and now 22 data to 22. 2,000, 22 data to 2. There now 2, and now there now 2. 2,050's bid. Thank you. Now 21, and now 21, and 21 data to 1. There now 1. 21 auto data to 1 there. Come on, Allison, be 2,100. 21 auto data to 1 there now 1, and there now 1, and now 1 data to 1 auto data to 2,100. 2,100. Understand this is 8 days, 7 nights. We're going to have to use this next year, but understand this is you've got a whole year to use it from purchase. 2,100, 2,250, 21, 2,250, and 21 data to 750, and 21 data down 2,250, 21 dollar data to 2,250, 21 and 22 data now 50 data to 2,250 dollar data to 2,250. Come on, Jason. Come on, Kendra. Be $2,250. Thank you. 22 will work. Now 3, now 3, and now 3 there. Now 3, and now 3 there, now 3 there, now 3. 2,300. Understand you're getting to go to Mexico, but you're still getting to have a say and customize it to your needs and what you want and how you want to enjoy the luxury and the comfort of it. 22, 23, and now 3 data to 3. All this is doing is opening up that door to say, yes, I'm going to Mexico. I'm making that commitment tonight. I want to make a donation as well and make plans for next year to be making myself to go to Mexico. 3, thank you. Now 4, and now 4 there, now 4. Everybody needs a vacation. It's about time. 23, 4, and now 4 there, now 4, and now 4 there, dollar data to 4 there, now 4, and now 4 dollar data to 23 there, now 4, thank you. Now 5, and now 5 there, now 5, and 24 has been data to 25, auto data to 5, and now 5 auto data to 5 there. Jason and Kendra, you're in the lead at 24, asking 25, and now 5 auto data to 5 there, now 5, and now 5 auto data to 5, and 5 there, now 5. 24 is bid, asking 25. Understand this is a 2-bedroom. It sleeps up to 4 people. 24 is bid, now 5, and now 5 auto data to 5, and 5 there, now 5 auto data to 5, and now 5 there. Anybody else? 2,425, and now 5. Kristen, what would you think? Allison, what do you think? Thank you, Allison. 25, good decision. 25, 26, 25, 26, and now 6 all data to 2600, and now 6 all data to 2600, and 25 there, now 6, and all data to 6 there, now 6 there, now 25 and 26, 25 and 26, and 25 and 26 all data to 6 there, now 6 all data to 25 there, now 6. Just understand, we understand every traveler. You have different tastes, different preferences, requirements. Each resort hotel is unique to offer a customized experience in luxury and comfort. From secluded villas to stylish and spacious ones, these are perfect for all different types of getaways. We've got 25 bid with Allison, asking 2,600. 25, 2,600, 25 auto data to 2,600, and now 26 and auto data to 26. Anybody else? 25 and 26 and auto data to there now. Last call. 25 there now 2,600, and 25 data to 26 there now 2,600. Thank you once again to Kershid with Charles Schwab for making the donation for this Mexico vacation. We're super excited to be passing that out. Want to make sure that we're good before we sell out. Are we good? We're going to sell it for $2,500. Thank you to Allison. Appreciate your donation for tonight for $2,500. And ladies and gentlemen, I do have some awesome news. We do have another one available. Jason and Kendra, you are my backup bidders. If you would also like to match the bid tonight, I know it's sometimes it is great to be second place, and tonight you have an opportunity to make a donation for $2,500 as well as have the opportunity to go to Mexico. We did sell the first one to Allison for $25, and my backup bidders were Jason and Kendra. You guys discuss it, decide if that's a good choice for you, as well as a great donation, and say yes that we'd also like to be able to go to Mexico. Go ahead and put that in the comments, but as we do, we're going to look at item 13. Item 13 tonight, and that would be yoga and wine. Yoga and wine, and let's get unwind with a relaxing guided yoga session. This is at the Hedges Family Estate Winery. Angie Shepard, she's the owner of Harmony Yoga and Wellness. She plans to lead your group of 10 people in an hour-long yoga class. And right after that, you'll follow Sarah Godhart, who is the winemaker at Hedges Winery, through the estate vineyards for wine education. And then they'll take you into a chef-prepared lunch with wine in the vineyard. Sounds like a fabulous afternoon, very relaxing, as well as on top of that, enjoy a beautifully prepared chef lunch. Enjoy the fine wines to go right along with it. Thank you to the Hedges family, as well as Angie Shepard. We appreciate your donation, and this is for 10 people. Looks like thank you and enjoy, Allison. Thank you to the Kendra Sandler family. Just really quick on that last one, to be fair to Kristen Williams, she was that backup bidder in the second place. Kristen Williams, if you were interested in that Mexico trip, you are my second backup bidder. If you'd also be interested at $2,500 tonight, do some chatting and make that consideration as well. Back to 13, yoga and wine. Yoga and wine, I've already got 1,000 bid, asking $1,250. Thousands bid, $1,250. $1,000 data to $1,250. 1,000 data to now $1,250. Thousands bid, $1,250. $1,000 data to $1,250. Data to $1,250. 1,000 there now $1,250. $1,250. 1,000 there now $1,250. Thousands bid, $1,250. Understand, we're relaxing you. We're going to get you some wine. We're going to give you a little education. On top of that, you're going to have a great lunch. Got 1,200. Thank you. Now 15. And now 15. And 1,200's been data now 1,500. And now 15. 15 data now 1,500. 1,200 is bid, asking 1,500, and now $15 data now 1,500. $15 data now 15, and now 15. 1,250, thank you, Lorna, now 15. 14, thank you, Sarah, now 15. And 14's been there, now 1,500, and now 15. $15 data now 15. 14's bid, 15, and now $15 data now 15. 15 there, yes, it is for 10 people. 15. 15, total data to 15. At 15, how can you go wrong with yoga and wine? 14, 15, and now 15. Only thing required is they're asking you bring your own mat. 14's bid, now 15. 15, thank you, Kate, now 1,600, and now 16. At 16, auto data, now 1,600. 15 is bid, auto data to 16, 16 there. Come on, Sarah. At 15's bid, there, now 1,600. 15's bid, 16, auto data, now 16, 16. At 16, auto data, now 1,600. At 15, auto data, now 1,600, auto data to 1,600. 15 bid, I think he wants to go, Lorna. 15, 16. At 15, auto data, now 16, 16, auto data, now 1,600. 15's bids. Rick, have you actually been to our class? Yes? 15, 16. At 15, total data now 1,600. At 15, oh, that's from Joy. Thank you. 15, 16. At 15, total data now 1,600. And now 16. At 16, total data now 1,600. Now 1,600. Understand, 10 friends We're going to do yoga for an hour. Understand you can have no experience whatsoever. You just have to show up and bring a mat. And Angie sounds like she's amazing from the comments that are coming in. You've got an hour with her, and then you're going to spend some time with Sarah, who is the winemaker at Hedges, and then have lunch right afterwards. Great afternoon. Got 1,600. 15's bid, 1,600. Anybody else? 15, 16, and now 16. At 15, later now 16, later now 1,600. At 15 there, 16 there, now 1,600 there, now 1,600. I've currently got 1,500 with Kate Lamps in his bid. Thank you once again to the Hedges Family Estate Winery. Angie Shepard, owner of Harmony Yoga and Wellness. Anybody else? Any more advances? 1,500 is currently still in the lead, asking 1,600. Lots of fun comments that are definitely coming in. 15's bid, 1,600. We are going to sell it out to Kate Lamson this evening for $1,500. Congratulations, Kate. Hope you have a fabulous time. Hope you enjoy. And thank you so very much for tonight's donation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to item number 14. Item 14 tonight, and that would be John Clemens Hanford Reach Golden Panorama. This is a beautiful John Clement photography that is overlooking the Columbia River near Ringgold Fish Hatchery. That's from the top of the lower White Bluffs. This is a series of 3 images that have been stitched together in Photoshop. This is a 28-inch by 53-inch, and on top of that, John is providing a 2014 Leonetti Cellars cab from Walla Walla Valley. So not only are you getting this beautiful panorama that has been framed, but you're getting to also have a bottle of Leonetti. Ladies and gentlemen, tell you what, let's have some fun on John Clement's donation. Thank you for the donation. And somebody give $1,000. 1,000, 500, and 500 added up 5. And 500 added up 5, they're now 500. $500, and now that at a 5, and now 5 there, now 500, and 500 there. Well, go ahead. We've got item number 14. We're down to 2 items left. I know you guys are having a great time, but we've got this item and one more to follow. Somebody start the bidding at 500, 350. Thank you. Now 5, and 350 there at a 500, and 350 there at a 5 there, now 5, and now 5 auto data at a 500. 350 is bid and 500, and now 5 auto data at a 5 there, now 5, and there can now 750. 500's bid, 750, and now 750 data to 750, and 500 data to 750. Understand you're getting a 2014 bottle of Leonetti Cellars that's coming from Walla Walla Valley itself. 550, now 600, and now 600 data to 600, and 550 data to 6, and now data to 600 data, now 600. 550's bid, 600, and now 600 data, now 600 all data to 600, we okay. And 600 data, now 600. 550's bid, 600, you okay? And 550 data to 600, now 600. 550's bid, 600 data to 600, now 600 data to 600. Understand, we've got Gordon in the lead at $550. We're asking $600. $600. $600. And now 600 data to 600, now 6. 550's bid, $600. $600 data to 600, now 6. 600, 28-inch by 53-inch. It's a series of 3 images that have been stitched together in Photoshop. This is custom framed by John. 600, 550's bid, 600, and 550 data to 6, data to 600, now 550 data, now 600, and 550 data, now 6. I tell you, if you've got a blank wall, you're needing something to fill its space this evening, here's an opportunity. It's a nice, beautiful panorama and a beautiful bottle of wine that's going along with it, as well as the donation you're making this evening. 550's bid, asking $600. Anybody else? At 550 data, now 600, and now 550 data to 600 data to 550 data, now 600 data, now 600. I want to say thank you once again to John Clement, who has been a longtime supporter of the Reading Foundation. He continues to have an auction item, I believe, in just about every single year. Thank you so very much, John, for the donation. And we're good. Anybody else? We're going to sell it out. Sold it for $550. And thank you, Gordon Barnes, for $550. Thank you so very much. Appreciate your donation tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at that last item. That last item tonight is one that we have continually had at the last item. The only thing is that I'm regretting this year is that I don't have John standing up here to tell you how fabulous it is, but we're looking at item number 15. This is the Winemaker's Dinner with John Bookwalter. It's a private dinner with renowned winemakers John and Gretchen Bookwalter. It's going to be at their winery. Understand, we know that we had the food tonight from them. You've already had some bottles of wine, which I don't doubt are all empty from your home already, because we know how fabulous they are. And this is for, you're going to savor some current wine releases that are perfectly paired with resident chef Francisco Mendoza. And this is for 8 people. 8 people that evening. It's going to be a unique and personal experience. You and your friends are definitely going to have a great time. You know you will if you're enjoying it with John and Gretchen as well as Frankie. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the last live auction item tonight. I've got some bidding already coming in. We've got $550, $17, $18, $19. We've got $2,100. Thank you. $2,100. Thank you. Now $25. At $21 there to $2,500. At $21 there to $25. Auto there to $5. There now $5. There Bob and Brenda are in the lead at $2,100. Asking $25. And now $5. There now $5. Let's do Debbie's style and just increase that bid, and we'll just be $3,000. And now $25. At $2,100 there to $5 and $5. There now $5. At $21 there to $25. Thank you, Whitney. Now $3. And now $3. There now $3. At $2,500 there to $3. There now $3,000. $2,500 there to $3. There now $3 there to $3. And now $3 there to $3. At $2,500 there to $3 there to $3,000. Come on, Bob. Come on, Brenda. Be $2,500 is bid. We could be $3,000. And now $3 there to $3. There now $3. And now $3 there to $3. There now $3. Thank you. $2,750. Awesome. Now $3,000. Now $3,000. And now there to $3. Whitney made it a little easier on you. Go ahead and be $3,000. And now $3 there to $3. And now $3 there to $3. Dining private experience. Thank you, Whitney. Now $3,250. $3,000, $3,250, and now $3,250, and now $3,250 to $3,250, $3,250, $3,000. You know, if John was standing here, he'd have so many more things to say than what I could possibly come up with. But I tell you what, they were awesome. They stepped up and donated item number 1 tonight with the soiree, and doing that at the last minute due to the circumstances of how this year shook itself out. And so it's amazing. And then once again, this is private, though. This is for 8 people. And you're going to spend some time with John and Gretchen as well as Frankie. We've got 3,100 that came in asking 3,200. 3,100, 3,200. Whitney is killing it. She's been an awesome supporter tonight. We appreciate your donations. 31, 32, and $31 data to 2, and $31 data to 2. They're now $2 data to 3,200. $31 data to 3. They're now 3,200, and now 32. They're now 2. I can help you on that last one. It would be Waltz. 32, and now 32. They're now 2, and now 32 data to 3,200. 32 data to 2. They're now 2, and $31 data to 3. They're now 3,200. $31 data to 32. They're now 2 data to 200. Got 3,100 bid. 3,200 is what we're asking. Private dinner, 8 people. You know he's going to bring out the good wine. You know he's going to have the current wine releases. He's going to have them perfectly paired, and it's going to be a fabulous evening. Wine education to go right along with it. 3,100 is bid, asking 3,200. Anybody else? 3,200. Once again, we want to just say thank you to John and Gretchen Bookwalter. Appreciate the donation with the food, as well as the wine tonight, as well as 2 live auction items. I've still got Bob and Brenda in the lead at 3,100, asking 3,200. Anybody else? 3,132. 3,132. Are we good? $31 data to 3,200. Anybody else? 31, 32. Whitney has been great, but we are going to sell it out for $3,100 to Bob, who's also been awesome. Bob and Brenda Schweitz, $3,100 this evening. Thank you so very much for your donation tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the conclusion of the live auction. I tell you what, we give yourselves a round of applause. You guys have been amazing and continually amaze me with how we can do this virtually and still have so much participation as well as so much encouragement. We would like to do another Raise a Paddle and just make that last ask. We were at that 14,000 mark, and I know last year it worked in that people decided they started wanting to make those donations, that they didn't get that opportunity to make a donation in the live, so now they'd like to maybe come back. And so the screen's been pulled back up. Understand it is 8 o'clock, and the silent auction, there was the 65 baskets. They're still open. They're still open this evening, and that'll stay open until 9 o'clock. So you'll continue to get those bidding notifications that if you've been placed in or if you've been outbid. But at the same time, we were asking if there's anybody else that would like to step back in and make a donation tonight, either that $2,000 level, the $1,000 level, the $500 level, $250 level, or the $100. If that sounds good to anybody this evening. I also will tell you, if you get into the silent auction and there's 65 baskets are in there, but I also know you have the opportunity to go in and also make a donation in that as well. Is anybody interested in that? Making another donation, though, on the comments tonight so we can publicly recognize you. Anybody else want to make a Raise a Paddle donation? You guys have just been awesome. It's just unbelievable how a community can still get together, and we're not in the same area and we're not in the same room, but it's just been so fun to watch the encouragement that comes across. You're such a giving community. We did have Stacy West that just stepped up and said yes at $250 tonight. She just bought 50 books, $50, 50 books for $250. Thank you. Thank you, Stacy. Anybody else tonight that wants to make that donation? Step up and make another donation tonight. Yes, we did have, I don't believe so, we did have a, we did check with the donors, and they or the second and third bidders, and they said no. Jason and Kendra Sadler for $250 tonight. Jason and Kendra Sadler, thank you. You guys were good bidders too as well, and some other items. It's just fun to see the names keep popping up, and the participation that you guys have continued to have. As we continue to ask, and I was just going to let you know, though, that once again, that silent auction will close at 9 this evening. So do take the time to get on there and just get through there and look to see if there's anything on there. We'd mentioned earlier there's some fun things. Brittany Cluse photography session, or there was also a barrel tasting for 17 at Tap and Barrel. There's an Alexandria Nicole tiny home package. So many more. That's just a few to highlight it, but something on there maybe for everybody. If you'd like to get on there, there's 65 baskets on there, as well as opening for donations. That'll also, the scan code right there will take you to that with the silent auction is open. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think at this time, we're going to close this evening out on our live portion. I just want to say thank you so very much. While I missed each and every one to see you personally, I just say that on behalf of the team here, we're in downtown Kennewick, just want to say thank you so very much. And thank you to all of our donors. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to our bidders. And stay safe and have a good evening. Don't forget to check out. We do have a full-on checkout this evening that the silent auction, yes, did close at 9 p.m. All our credit cards will be ran at that time. So make sure that this evening, your credit card that was already put in, it will be ran at 9 o'clock. Understand that. Donations will continue to be accepted via GiveSmart. Your invoice will be emailed or texted to you at 9 o'clock this evening, and so that credit card must be on file to win these auction items. So that must have already been taken place. Also, all winners for silent and live auction will be contacted for a drop-off or mail date. So they will be contacting you if you bought one of the live auction items tonight that had something that went along with it, or one of those silent auction items tonight as well. So once again, though, on behalf of our team here in downtown Kennewick, myself, Camille Booker with Booker Auction Company, just want to say have a wonderful evening. Thank you so very much, and we look forward to seeing you next year. Thanks again.